Hello my darlings, I'm TwisTay, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a movie I am definitely adding to my video collection because this is amazing. I'm going to talk to you about another Mike Flanagan movie, Oculus. This is my second review for a Mike Flanagan film. I previously did my review on his other movie, Hush, that he both wrote and directed, so if you want to check it out, I will put a link in the description below. The story is about two siblings. One sibling's name is Kaylee, the other is named Tim. Kaylee tries to exonerate her brother Tim, who was convicted of murdering their father. And she tries to prove that a supernatural mirror was the one that caused it all and not her brother. This movie is quite interesting because the movie doesn't follow the same formula, because it doesn't have everybody believing that this thing is exactly haunted. It's in fact the opposite. Kaylee is convinced that this mirror is haunted and was the one that drove her parents into madness. But Tim, after being exonerated for so many years, he's convinced that the mirror has absolutely nothing to do with the occurrences back when they were young kids. He believes that it was more natural reasons that caused their family to break. And throughout the entire movie, you don't know which one to believe. You don't know whether to believe, oh, Tim, he's actually the one that has his head screwed on right, or maybe it's Kaylee and there is something supernatural that's happening and nobody really knows about it yet. One thing I really like about Mike Flanagan's films is that his films actually make you think. His movies aren't like most films where they say, oh hey, here's what's going on, this is all you need to know, and that's it. No, he actually makes you believe and think to yourself and ponder, do these events actually match up, or does this make any sense? Is this plausible? And that's why I really enjoyed this movie a lot, because this got me thinking, it got me confused. I actually had to see this movie twice and my brain is still rattled, but I continue to want to watch it more to see if I can pinpoint any little things that could indicate, oh yeah, that was there before, or no, that wasn't there before. There was a couple of things that I saw that I didn't pick up the first time, and I'm quite curious to see what more stuff there is in the film that I haven't seen. Alright my darlings, let's get down to business of what it has and what it has not. And I will let you know if Oculus is worth watching, or if you should just stay away from any mirrors for the rest of your future. There are 3 horror cliches. One of the cliches is, in the beginning you find out that Kaylee and Tim, they moved into a new house with their parents, and within a 2-week span things go from good to bad to even worse. And I've actually seen that in quite a few movies, especially with possession and paranormal movies, where everything seems okay, but then any negative activity that is inside of the house makes the entity or whatever is making their lives miserable even worse, and then it just causes even more chaos for the family. Total amount of eerie moments. There are 8 eerie moments. These eerie moments actually made me hold my breath a couple of times because I was in utter shock. I went, it's a scene in the past where the dad is walking around the house at night and he's looking down on the ground, and in the distance from him you actually see a woman in the corner with her eyes all lit up and she's just smiling. And then it goes back to him, but then when he lifts his head and he looks in the general direction where we seen the woman, she's gone. So that just really sends a chill down my spine when I seen that, because it's like, is she gonna pop up again? What's gonna happen? What does this woman have to do with the story? Total amount of suspenseful moments. There's 5, and these 5 made my blood turn cold, made me bite my nails, and just had me a couple of times covering my eyes because I didn't know what to expect, and I was so enthralled by this film the last 15 minutes of the film. And the only thing I'm going to tell you about it is that there is so much tension, so much anxiety, so many questions, and it's all brought in together. You feel like it's the end and it's final and there's nothing more to be done with it, but you're highly, highly mistaken. Total amount of jump scares, there's 5, but out of those 5, there was only one bad jump scare. All the other jump scares were good and they were justifiable. So I'm gonna tell you the one dumb jump scare. Kaylee, she is having a dream and she goes to look at the mirror and she just sees the reflection of herself. When she turns around, her dad is right behind her and he starts to strangle her, and when that happens there's like a loud booming noise. So actually maybe in a way that's not really so much of a bad jump scare because it was indicating what the evil presence was at that time. I'm gonna give the movie Oculus 4.5 out of 5 stars because this movie had great cinematography. The lighting for certain scenes was actually perfect. It even made some of the scenes even scarier. And not only that, but this film makes me want more, and it makes me want to watch it over and over again just to see if there's anything else that I've missed. So I highly recommend that you watch this film because this is very unique, very creepy. So have any of you guys seen Oculus, and what do you think about it? Do you find it refreshing watching these horror films that have something new to bring to the table of the genre? Or do you think that these types of movies are a little bit too much and should be taken down a notch? Please write your comments below and we will have a discussion about that. Do you have a horror movie that you would like for me to review, old or new, or even a foreign movie? Please write them down below and I will get to them as soon as I possibly can. If you liked what you've seen, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. So, until next time, my loves.